Hello everybody, how are you? How are you? My name is Wayne and you're still watching Inside Fairlawn. Guess where we are today? We are back here at the community center. There's another art happening right here. If you want to know who's going to help me understand what's going on, this gentleman right over here. Dave, how are you, sir?
Great, great. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Introduce yourself.
I'm Dave Buckbinder. I'm one of the instructors here at the Fairlawn Art Association. And
now, what's actually happening today? Nice and loud. We got some people.
Yeah,
around.
this is our annual student exhibition, student/member exhibition. So the people that take the art classes here, they work really hard throughout the year, and then we decide on what work to put into the show. And this is a year's worth of hard work, and we pick one or two pieces.
Well, that's got to be a challenge right there to do that.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, as you can see, the work is just really...
Now, folks, just to give you a little bit of an idea, this is, how many students do you think we're showing off today?
There's around 40.
About 40?
Yeah.
Each person basically has one piece to represent them, I would imagine, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to get an opportunity to chat with some of the artists also, but one of the things that I think is so special about what Dave does is you bring art into so many people's lives. That's got to be kind of rewarding for you.
Yeah, that's a good feeling, you know,
It is.
and they tell me that also, so I'm very pleased,
And folks, I just want you to know that Dave is an accomplished artist. He's done so many incredible works. Some of the things that I think I'm kind of like more familiar with are some of your landscapes. So I think that just opens up so much of an horizon, so to speak, to see what you do.
Yeah, I started out being a landscape painter, and then I went to still life, seascape, portraits, figures. So I think it's good to know how to draw and paint everything. Also.
And we have a lot of different kinds of mediums here, don't we, I would imagine?
Watercolor, pastel, oil, and charcoal. And there's
charcoal?
Charcoal.
I used to do that, but my hands got so dirty.
Yeah.
There must be a technique to that, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's really neat to have your hands all dirty and smudging around.
Now, this is like a one-day event, or is this going to be up for a while?
This will be up until Friday. And just to point out, the association has classes in sewing and classes for younger kids also.
Really?
So, and not just the adults. So,
suppose people want to be able to reach out to you and get in touch with you about future projects. How can they do that?
they can contact Candy Feinberg at the Fairlawn Art Association.
Say that one more time.
Candy Feinberg at the Fairlawn Art Association.
Okay, now you don't mind if I kind of hang out for a little while, just chat with a couple of people and see what's going on?
Yeah, because it's going to get really, really full and busy in about a half an hour. So
that's why we're talking now.
Yes.
Dave, a pleasure meeting with you, and keep up the good work. Thank you for your time.
Great.
All right, folks, hang out. We're going to get involved a little bit more. All right, folks, I just had a little chat with Dave about the show here. Some wonderful pieces. And you know what I love to really do, which I don't have an opportunity too often, is to chat with the artists about their vibe. I happen to think there's one standing right yonder here.
Here I am.
Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Mark Keelis, and this is my painting.
Let me just sneak over here. Tell me about this. Is there a name for it?
Yeah, this is called Sea Mist. It's a painting, early morning, rough surf.
Is it a natural place, by the way? Like when you someplace in that house?
It is in my mind a natural place.
Actually, let me ask you that, because I know sometimes people don't always paint on location. Maybe they'll take a photograph of it or they'll have it in their mind. Tell me how that came about.
Well, I have a lot of resource pictures, places that I've visited, and sometimes I'll collaborate or conglomerate it all into a painting like this.
And that's
I'll like
oil?
the rocks in one picture, and I'll say, I need some cliffs. I don't want to see a harbor with boats. I want to see cliffs. And so I'll do that. I'll create in my image. No.
I don't do any editing, so that's
awful.
That's there.
That's awful. Yes.
How long did it take to do something like this? This how many classes? This is part of the school his classes, for Dave's classes.
Yeah. These are part of his classes. He will allow me to create the image that I want, the color schemes, the time of day, and then we'll talk about what else can go and enhance it. What can bring about the colors that I want in that time of the day. And to be careful on where the sun is.
Yes, even right now I'm trying to be careful about that.
Yes.
It happens.
It's rather important.
I understand that you're a performing actor as well.
Yes, I am an equity actor. I just finished a production in New York City yesterday. A little tired, a little red-eyed.
I have special filters, don't worry.
Oh, special filters help.
Thank you for
especially
chatting
with
me
an
for a couple minutes, Mark. I think it's
after
wonderful. By the way, I just happened to notice this right next. Do you happen to know who did this?
My wife did that.
Well, your wife
My
did
wife
that?
Maria, and she would be upset if I didn't mention. She's a wonderful artist. She's discovered only over the past 2 years that she can paint, and
There's talent, and you never know when it could
absolutely
emerge. Thank you very much for chatting with me. Good luck with your future
absolutely.
endeavors, and go enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure. All right, I'm continuing my little journey of trying to chat with some of the artists. We said hi to Dave at the beginning. We spoke with Mark. And you know something? This looks really interesting. I wonder who maybe did that. Wait a minute. I think I know. Hi, how are
Hello,
you?
I'm doing great.
What's your name?
Jolie.
Now, this is your work, right?
Yep.
I think I chatted with you, at one of the past shows, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, good to see you're still doing what you're doing. Is there a title for that?
Oh yes, it's called A Calm Afternoon.
A calm afternoon with a shark biting a boat.
It's ironic.
Yes, it is. What made you come up with an idea like that?
Actually, it was like based off like actually a true story.
A true story?
Yeah, there was like 2 men on a boat and they were like fishing out, and apparently there was like a shark that came out and attacked them. One of them survived, the other one was drowned or died. And
So you're saying that a calm afternoon sort of turned into something like this?
yeah, it turned into a disaster.
Do you ever go into the ocean? Do you like to go to the ocean? Or
Not
has
really.
shark kept you away from going in?
It's mostly just the salty water.
How long did it take to do that? Because I know sometimes it's a couple of weeks or
That took like 6 weeks.
6 weeks. In
Yes,
other words,
7
each
weeks.
class was like a couple of hours or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
usually like 2 hours.
2 hours? This is oil?
Yeah, so
Look at the detail on that. And yes, folks, it's the summertime, but don't worry about the shark. How do you feel when people actually get a chance to see some of your stuff? Must be kind of cool.
yeah, it's great. They almost treat me as if I'm like an adult. Almost, they like
Wait, that's important. Say that again louder.
like they treat me as if I'm like an adult.
Aha. Sometimes they don't, but when they see what you do, it changes their mind about you, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you for letting me chat with you. You're going to continue this, I think, as a career somewhere along the way,
Yes.
right?
Definitely.
Best of luck to everything that you're doing,
Thank
okay?
you.
Go enjoy the rest of the show. All right, folks, we're going to keep in trying to talk to one more person. Up the way. All right, folks, I'm still here at the art show, and I'm taking the opportunity from time to time to try and chat with some of the artists. Now, this looks like a very interesting piece, and speaking of a very interesting looking piece, this gentleman right over here.
Hey, Howard.
Good to see you again. Introduce yourself to everybody, nice and loud.
My name is Benjamin Rubenstein.
Now, I know you from Fair One doing what?
Absolutely. You saw me before many times.
Yes, and you're involved with...
The art of eyewear. I make eyeglasses.
Yes, okay, and also you're an artist. So I think I caught something with you like maybe a year or two ago also.
Yes.
This is your work, yes?
Yeah, that's my work.
All right,
Exactly.
now, what am I looking at here? Nice and loud.
You're looking at some sort of urn.
Let me start from the beginning. Do you have a title for it?
I
Kind
think
of.
It's in back of the barn.
Back of the barn. It's like an Andrew Wyeth concept. Okay, now, it's an urn. Do I see onions over there?
Yeah, I brought some onions from home.
Onions from home, good. I see
think of those.
I see a little ladle there, too.
Yes, it is. I just threw a few things together to paint that.
What's on
urn.
top there? Is that... Oh, that's just a handle, huh?
It's a handle.
Okay. And this is oil, Ben?
That's oil.
Now, you've been involved with Dave's and his Fair One Art Associate, the classes for a couple years now, right?
Yeah, about 2 years.
How does it feel getting involved with a show where people can now actually see what you do? Is that kind of special?
Well, I painted many, many years ago.
Okay.
At least 30 years ago.
Wow.
And I stopped. And then I decided in my old age to start again.
It must be kind of rewarding, though, just to have something even finished, because I know finishing a piece is different than just working on one. And I think it looks good. You like when people look at your work?
Yes, I do. Especially when they say it's good. If they say it's bad, I don't like it.
Nobody would ever say that to you. First of all, thank you for chatting with me for a little while. I know the show is going to be here just for a couple of days, but we wanted people to now know that this is going on. Continued success in the optical world.
Thank you.
Continued success in your painting endeavors.
Thank you, Wayne.
And Ben, thanks for talking with me for a little while. All right, folks, so I'm going to keep on walking around. Stay with me.
Okay.
Good spot. I think I did. Right up there.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another interesting art happening here in Fairlawn. It's only going to be up for a couple of days, so that's why I wanted to try and capture this. But as a remembrance, it is the Fairlawn Art Association. These are all their students. It's sort of like a graduation. And we're getting a chance to see all their work on display. I chatted with a few people, Dave and some of the artists, and I just wanted to share that with you. We're here at the community center, and we always support art in Fairlawn. So look for me. I'll be coming around your neck of the woods real soon. Until we meet again, my name is Wayne Robbins. We'll see you next time inside Fairlawn.